Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about mascaras and the ones that I absolutely adore. They don't smudge, they don't flake, they stay as long as I need them to stay, and they give me great results. So if you want to see my top 6 favorite mascaras, then just keep on watching. Quickly, I do want to mention these mascaras work amazing for me, my lash length, my eye shape, everything that's going on lash and eye wise. They may not work for you. I do want to put that disclaimer in because I even tried some of the mascaras that were recommended to me and they still smudged, they still transferred. And then those mascaras that I've tried, I've given to a friend and they didn't budge at all. So it really does come down to the individual and how they like their mascara and if it works for them. So these work for me, they may or may not work for you. Please keep that in mind. So starting off with the mascara I am wearing, it is my 3rd tube of this mascara. I absolutely adore it. It is YSL The Shock. You've seen it so many times in my tutorials. I love it. If you do a good couple of coats, I think I have like 3 coats on at the moment, you honestly get like false looking lashes. Also, I probably should have put in the beginning, I have been using UKLASH, 3 tubes of it. I've been using it since September. So basically 6 months of using this lash serum and it has worked incredible for my lashes. Like, they're very long. I never had lashes this long before, and I like literally use the smallest pump of a lash curler just to kind of give a little bit of lift, but for the most part, these are just the lashes I am blessed with now since using UKLASH. It is incredible. It is super affordable as well too. I'll link it down below, but I swear by it. Give it time. You have to stay consistent with the serum every single night, and I didn't see results till about 8 to 10 weeks, so you gotta stick with it, but I promise you the results are insane. Anyways, back to this mascara. Absolutely love it. It is so good. I actually bought it off of a girl that I follow down south. She raves about it all the time, and so I finally just took the plunge and bought it myself, and I love it. It is a little bit more of a volumizing mascara, so if you really like full, thick, drama looking lashes, you're gonna love this mascara. If you're a little bit more on the natural, very lengthening and individual looking lashes, you may not like this mascara. But for me and my lashes, which always touch my eyelid right here, it does not smudge. Whenever I'm doing a little bit more of a, well, filming look or a little bit more of a dramatic look, this is always my go-to mascara. Next is another mascara that I have been loving and using a lot lately. I'm already about to repurchase my 2nd tube of it because I have just enjoyed it so much, especially for every single day. It is the Lancome Lash Idôl mascara. This is newer to the market. It's a newer mascara from Lancome, which is funny because most of the other Lancome mascaras that I've tried in the past, like Grandiose and Monsieur Big, is that one from them? Anyways, those ones have not worked for me. Like, they've always smudged, so I was a little hesitant whenever they sent me this one to try. Incredible. Absolutely adore this mascara, and I've been reaching for it on an everyday basis. The wand is like a silicone brush, whereas the YSL The Shock is more of a brush, bristle brush. If you like that more spread out, lengthening, more of an everyday kind of look mascara, you're gonna love this one. My lashes always look insanely long whenever I put this one on, just because it goes right from my root right to the tip and it really grabs onto it and pulls it out. Couple layers of this and then they look really dramatic, but it is such a beautiful everyday mascara. Doesn't budge on me, and I love the effect it gives. Next up is a drugstore mascara. It is L'Oreal Lash Architect. I had a friend on Instagram mention this one and she said she's worn it since high school. So I was like, well, I've never really heard of Lash Architect. So went to my local drugstore, picked it up, and love it. It's one of those fiber mascaras, so it's a little bit finicky to kind of get used to, but I love the wand. The wand is kind of what sold me. I really like a thin, long wand, especially if I want to get into my roots and like wiggle it up. But because it is a fiber mascara, it doesn't shed once it's on, but when you are applying, you got to be a little careful with it. Like, it's a fast moving mascara, if that makes sense. Like, if you want another layer, you need to go in again right away. Like, you can't do the rest of your makeup and then put another layer on, just because it is a little bit more of a drier mascara. I think that also comes down to personal preference. I know some people that like really wet mascaras and doing a couple layers of that, and then I know some people that prefer like a drier mascara, like almost like you're on the last couple uses of your mascara tube, that kind of texture and consistency. That comes down to the person using it. Amazing value though, and so good. It really does not budge at all. I actually tried it the first time whenever I was filming, I think it was my drugstore makeup look for you guys on my channel, which I'll link down below, and I was so hoping it wasn't gonna move, and I was so excited when I went to look in the mirror at the end of the day and there was not one single little lash mark on my eyelid. Definitely one of those results that give you a little bit more of a false lash effect. Next is another drugstore mascara. It is the L'Oreal Double Extension Nourishing Ultra Lengthening Mascara. It's a 2-in-1 mascara, so you have the primer, kind of like a conditioner undercoat on one side. It's like a white coat it gives to your lashes, and then you have the mascara on the other side. Just like the L'Oreal Lash Architect, it is a little bit more of a thinner, longer brush, and it's a bristle brush. Really like this. This is, again, more of an everyday mascara. I always thought whenever there was like a 2-in-1, or if you used a primer before mascara, it was like super chunky. But this is so beautiful for everyday and did not budge. I would actually say out of all the mascaras, they all give me a good 12 hours out of the day, but this one could even go longer. Like there was not even like slight signs of wear and tear. It's not going to be your most volumizing mascara. You could probably do a couple of coats, but it's still going to look more on the natural side. Also, such a pleasure to take off. No, it's a weird description, but some of the other ones, you know, you got to really work in your oil cleanser or go in with another eye makeup remover just to make sure it's all off, just because they're so pigmented. But this one, I'm guessing because of the undercoat, the primer slash conditioner, it just melts off. Like it is so easy to come off. I almost think it's a tubing mascara possibly, because it came off in like clumps, but it was so quick. It's definitely the fastest mascara to remove, but it really is just a beautiful, long-lasting, everyday mascara. This next mascara I purchased recently based off of a good couple of recommendations whenever I was talking about a mascara that didn't work for me on Instagram. You guys messaged me saying this one was amazing, so I finally bought it. It is the Hourglass Caution mascara. I actually purchased the mini travel size just to test it out because it is a little bit more of an expensive mascara. I think I'm just really attracted to this type of brush. I've noticed, except for the Lash Idôl and the next one I'm about to mention, this is definitely my favorite style of brush, like a little bit longer and thinner, but like a natural bristle. I feel like those ones are the best for really getting into your root and moving upwards to, you know, work in and make a fuller looking lash. Absolutely love this, and I will definitely purchase the full size whenever I'm finished this. That's a great way to test out mascaras if you're a little curious with some of these. If you can find the travel size of it, then I highly recommend trying that out first, or just of the mascara that you're curious about. Try the travel size before just diving in and buying the full size, because you're going to save money and you're going to figure out whether or not you absolutely love the mascara or not. This one has my stamp of approval though. It is beautiful, long lasting, does not crumble, and it's like super black as well too. Next up is a BareMinerals one. This is probably my only clean beauty one that works for me. I would love some suggestions down below in the comments on some more clean beauty mascaras. I found a couple that I've tried out just transferred really badly, but this one is incredible. I love BareMinerals. There's so many products in the brand that I just absolutely adore, and this is a newer mascara from them. You guys also know I actually have 2 honorable mentions because I didn't physically have them because I'm out of them. But the BareMinerals Lashtopia, you've seen in multiple of my tutorials over 2020. Amazing mascara. It is so good. Again, one of those more everyday kind of mascaras, but it will not budge. I wanted to do an honorable mention for BareMinerals Lashtopia, but I also do love their newer one, which is the BareMinerals Strength and Length. This one is actually a serum infused one. As much as it's doing a nice lengthening coat on your lashes, it's infusing your lashes as well with goodness to help them keep long and strong. Again, this one's more of an everyday mascara. You're not going to get intense false looking lashes like the YSL Shock that I'm wearing right now. It's perfect if you just want like an easy no makeup kind of look. A great mascara. It's natural. It's going to do good for your lashes, and it's going to stay put all day. Just like BareMinerals Lashtopia having an honorable mention, I also wanted to give an honorable mention because I physically don't have it here, is the NABLA mascara. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.9% sure they only have one mascara. It's in like that nude tube. It is so good. I've gone through 2 of those in the past. You've seen it lots in previous tutorials as well too. Another amazing mascara, more on the drama side. Perfect if you're doing 1 coat for every day, but if you're gonna go with more coats, you're definitely gonna get a little bit more drama and oomph out of your lashes. It really comes down to what type of brush and what kind of effect you wanna give your lashes. I know some people that prefer to have just spread out long looking lashes, where I kind of like a little bit more drama to my lashes. It really does come down to the individual and their preference when it comes to formula, brush style, application, all those different things. But these 6 and the 2 honorable mentions, I can firmly put my stamp of approval on. I'm very picky with what mascaras work, especially because they now touch my eyelids. I tried to include enough where there was a good range in price for everyone to try. I hope you guys enjoyed and possibly found a new mascara to try out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!